Grade 12, Chapter 2, Vistas, the Tiger King. This story is penned by Kalki, that is Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy. Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy was a Tamil writer, journalist, poet, critic, and Indian independence activist. He has penned many short stories, novels, historical romances, and political writings. This story is a satire on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. In order to prove the prophecies of the fortune teller wrong, the king of Pratibandpuram mindlessly kills 99 tigers, but the 100th one, the cause of the king's death, escapes his bullet. In this story, the author portrays the character of the king, Sir Jilani Jungjung Bahadur. He calls him a brave and ruthless king. Why does he say so? As the king brutally kills the tigers, the question that arises here is, what is the general attitude of human beings towards wild animals? Why does the king do so? Why does he kill so many tigers? When the king was born, as a child, when the chief astrologer saw him, he predicted that the prince was born in the hour of the bull. The bull and the tiger are enemies. Therefore, death comes from the tiger. This is what he commented. The crown prince, Jungjung Bahadur, grew taller and stronger day by day. When he was a young boy, he started drinking English cow milk. He was brought up by an English nanny. He was tutored by an Englishman, and he was also fond of watching English films, exactly as the crown princes of all the other Indian states did. So, he had an unusual childhood. When he grew up and when he was 20, he took the responsibility of his state and became a powerful king. He was unaware about the fact that he would be killed by the 100th tiger. But everyone in his kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter, and this is how, gradually and slowly, the Maharaja came to know about it. Now, when he met the astrologer, he stated, what if he would kill the 100th tiger? The Maharaja knew the old saying that you would definitely kill a cow in self-defense. Why does he say so? There were innumerable forests in the Pratibandpuram state. They had tigers in them. There could certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. So the king felt that if you are scared and if you are frightened, you might kill a cow in self-defense. So when he went for hunting, he keenly looked for a tiger, a ferocious tiger. The Maharaja stated this. Why? Because he wanted to prove to the astrologer that he was mighty and he can kill the deadly beast. When the astrologer happens to meet the tiger, the astrologer states that Your Majesty can kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner, means bravely. But if he is successful in killing the 100th tiger, he would definitely cut off his staff, crop his hair short, and become an insurance agent. Now, as we know that the story is a satire, there is a touch of humor and ridicule as well. So if you read between the lines, you will understand why does the author say so. After the story of killing 70 tigers, around 10 years time he has taken to kill so many tigers. Now when he is left with 30 more, he looks forward to kill all 99 in one go. A high-ranking British officer visited Pratibandpuram one fine day. He was also fond of hunting tigers. He was seeking the king's permission to hunt for the tigers in Pratibandpuram. As he was fond of being photographed with the tiger, he could not give up the idea of not killing any in Pratibandpuram. But the Maharaja was firm in his resolve. He refused to permit him to do so. Because of this decision, because he prevented a British officer from fulfilling his desire, Maharaja thought that he would be in a great danger. His kingdom would be attacked by the Britishers and he would have a great loss. Now, he thought about something that could solve his problem. The Maharaja and the Diwan held deliberations over this issue, and as a result, they telegrammed to dispatch 50 rings, precious, expensive rings, to be gifted to the officer's wife, the good lady. As he wanted the officer to select few rings, the officer did not mind to have them all, and without any delay he accepted the gifts. Although the king did not have to face any consequences and his kingdom was not under any threat anymore. So, the Tiger King now gave a great cry. He wanted the Diwan to find few more tigers so that he can hunt them, kill them, and be victorious. The Maharaja gave a loud crack of laughter. I am not thinking of marrying either a tiger or a gun, he says, but a girl from the ranks of human beings. Why does he say so? He felt that if he is going to find a princess and if the father-in-law owned a kingdom with lot many tigers, he would have an opportunity to kill all 100 tigers. But where was the 100th tiger to be found? This is what he thought about. If you read further, you will know that one fine day the king proudly states that he was successful in killing the 100 tigers. Why did he say so? How will the Maharaja progress in his pursuit? How was he successful in his attempt? There are lot many such questions that would be raised in the minds of the readers and they would like to read the story further and find what is the conclusion. Now here the Diwan went home convinced that if he is not able to find the tiger for the Maharaja, he would definitely be in a problem. He would have to face the catastrophe. He saw that the tiger was wandering around in the park of Madras, and so he, along with his wife, drew to the king where he was about to hunt for a tiger, and ultimately the tiger was killed by the king. This is what made the Tiger King feel triumphant and victorious. On the other day, the Tiger King was supposed to celebrate his son's third birthday, and so he did buy a wooden tiger for him. Now, the artists, those who had carved, were unskilled, and so he was injured by the wooden tiger, and this is how he had to suffer due to infection, and ultimately he was killed. So his death after the operation was ironical because after killing 99 tigers, he was unsuccessful in his attempt to kill the 100th one. So this is a story that justifies the title The Tiger King. Now, I hope you have understood the story and you would like to summarize the story in your own words. I have presented a mind map here. You can think about the satire and irony of the story and sum up with your own answers.